Hello there, welcome to another series, to another practice shoutcast of me, YenV here. I'm going to practice shoutcast English, full English shoutcasting, so bear with me if I can't still speak in English that fluently. Alright, this is going to be a best of 3 if I'm not mistaken. I think this is going to be game 1 for our Wild Trip Brazil tournament. I really don't I forgot the name of the official tournament league. But anyway, this is in Brazil, and we can see some other regions play style. For our game 1, we have B4 versus TSM. TSM organization is already a well-known organization, and TSM is also the one who represented Brazil into that Horizon Cup this past year. And we can see that Brazil, the western side still can be have really needs to work on their skills. Yet they're not on there's no bias in here, but as we all know, the strongest region right now are in Asia, which is especially China, Korea, and Southeast Asia, Philippines for that matter, in our top 3 countries. But let's see, the production here in Brazil was just too good. They already have a set on stage. This production was really top notch. I really hope that World Trip Southeast Asia can go like this, basically. Yeah, can have a decent LAN event sometime in the year, but we will see. Alright, as we go into the King here, B4 decided to ban that Senna, Wukong, and Morgana. Meanwhile, TSM decided to ban Galio, Camille, and Set. Galio, Camille is just too good for a pair. Although, like my friend Coach Taz said, it's a very predictable composition. You already know what to expect, basically, and you already know how to counter that. You can just push Camille out of the position, and Galio all needs to do is set up the hero's entrance into the Camille's ultimatum for them to lock down one champion. So the usual meta is already out of the picture. But let's talk about the picking here of B4. They are trying to set up on a Ziggs, Corki, and Braum composition. Braum will be the pillar, and I don't know if Ziggs will stay on mid or Corki will stay on mid, because Corki and Ziggs can really just switch up. Corki can be the APC of in the bottom lane, and Corki also has a decent wave clear, can still go on the mid lane. We will see that if their composition already completed. But on the side of TSM, they will go for this Rakan engage as well, the split pushing Fiora, and also with Varus, a traditional marksman with a great CC for himself. Although Varus really lacks on mobility, on the mobility side, once you use the Chain of Corruption, once it hits, it can still turn the things around. But Lee Sin as a jungler in your team can still give you some protect, still give you some engage, and also the disengage. Basically, you can put Lee Sin in any other composition. No matter which era, which meta, Lee Sin can still be there. Lee Sin is all around good jungler. Or for the side of B4, they'll be picking this Malphite. So it's going to be a hard engage composition as well. They will top off Rakans and potential great engage. But with the original best king of knockups, Malphite. And Vi as a jungler usually. So this is going to be a Malphite top and Vi for the jungler, just for the Camille alternative to lock down someone with assault and battery. It's going to be just a picking composition with side of knockup and AoE. As usual, Ziggs and Corki will be on the back lane, dishing out some damage from the back line. And to catch up Corki and Ziggs, you need someone who can go through the fronts of B4. I don't think that's Lee's. Zed still can be a good pick. but they will fall on the magic damage side. They won't be having magic damage, so Fix Fizz will be the assassin for the TSM. Oh, okay. I thought Diana can still be good, but they already have a DPS, so Diana as a bruiser mage mid is a good pick in compared to this Fizz. But let's see if Fizz can find their targets and can one shot someone with the full combo of the Champ the Waters and whatever combo Fizz needs to do. Alright, game 1. So, we go to our game. This is going to be a best of 3 between B4 and TSM. And of course, before anything else, I would like to represent to you myself. My name is YenV, and I'm practicing English shoutcasting for the upcoming tournament. Third Cities League will held sometime in late February and on March. That is a tournament between Myanmar and Philippines, like the prodigies of Immortal. We're trying to create a strong band from Myanmar here, so we'll try to speak in English so we can we can shoutcast to other countries as well. Alright? We can cater to our Myanmar friends. We don't speak Myanmar, we don't any know about the language of Myanmar, but we will try to speak in English. Alright, as we go to the game, there's no crazy invade going on, there's no flex, there's no cheese strats, just good old laning phase. And we won't really expect that much in the first phase of this game. This is just a laning phase. They're trying to set up their lead, take some golds, go some CC, and we will just have to wait for another opportunity. But the Grand Entrance will not connect, and Rakan use the battle dance just to escape. Pressure from Rakan is good. Trying to TSM with that pressure is still good, but Fiora 1v1 with Malphite is good. I think Malphite, Fiora can win this one because Fiora can dish out damage to the tanks with hitting the vital signs. She can still sustain him herself. Satchel charge has been used in the mid lane just to clear some ways and try to engage on that TSM. I think his name is Tetis and also Mike. Well, 2 minutes into the game, we don't really see so much engagement except from that Brom's concussive blows really annoys. It really can take the things or turn the things around and trying to engage. It can stop you basically, or when you're trying to escape, Brom will just use the Winter's Bite or his basic attack just to knock you down, just to stun you up. Since the concussive blows can be proc by allies hitting on the marked champion, that's a good chase stopper basically, and also some great CC as well. It can usually most of the time secure a kill, so Brom can not just can protect, he can also dish out decent CC of himself with himself. Alright, 3 minutes to the game. We already just seen a small invade from TSM, try to take some comps from Vice Camp, and that will lessen the gold lead Vi can have. And we can see here that Lee Sin, even if just a 200 gold lead, he is still in the lead. But they already know that Mike will be on top lane. There will be a switch up. Fiora will be on the bottom lane, trying to contest here with Corki, if Corki will try to contest with Fiora. The dual lanes TSM already switched up. It's going to be a 1-3-1 composition as they are trying to set up on this Rift Herald. The first dragon will be our Infernal Drake, which is a really good Drake overall, especially if you're building up some damage. But since RH is also good as well, to take the first tower bonus and try to control the map as early as possible, because you have a Fiora that really needs a decent map control for her to work on this way gaming, but Assault and Battery has been used on that Varus, and MIB secured that kill. Though Champ the Waters deleted that Brom here, but Fiora popped the grand challenge here. Will she pop that Vice health? We are able to do so. The stain is there, but it's going to be a trade for trade, 2 for 2 trade for the side of both teams. But TS team, I think they lost this one because Rift Herald's already on the hands of B4. They'll try to take it down, but decided to reset it, and they will try to wait for another time. But Malphite able to find that recalling Rakan, use Unstoppable Force to secure that bird, and it's going to be a 3-4-2 really in favor for B4. That was unlucky for the side of TS, and kinda, what do you call this, lackluster? No, the TSM really needs to be careful when recalling. But DSM decided to trade off the objectives in Infernal Drake, and they are able to do so. So all is good as well. But the 1000 gold lead will go to B4. But I think the first turret bonus will go to B4 as well. So it's already a huge win for them in terms of objective control. Luckily, TSM able to trade off some turrets on the bottom side, so Fiora can still have that much playground to play with. The map is completely open on both and top side in each team. B4 already has the top side, but the bottom lane will go to the TSM, and we can expect Fiora will go to the Dubai Gaming, as we call it, split pushing. She will go to the bottom lane, and she will just stay there until another clash happens or another objectives must be to be taken. Shish, I really I'm getting stuttered by speaking English, but I will try my best. Alright, 6 minutes into the game buddies. Ano ba yung magandang way para sa body? My friends. But the chain of corruption connected on a Ziggs with the insect play from Lee Sin, able to easily secure the kill on that Ziggs. I think it's overkill having to use three ultimates on just one Ziggs. But Valkyrie in from Corki will not find that Fizz, and Fizz will just stay on the turret and just trying to defend it from there. But before already on the jungle of TSM trying to take this blue buff to themselves, able to do so, and they will try to reset here. That was funny from the side of TSM. To kill these Ziggs, they commit basically everything they had. They throw the kitchen sink and also the lavatory as well, the sink as well. They just to lock it down, they used chain of corruption, which is really essential for that clash. And also mamaya na kayo mag-chat. And also the insect play to really lock down that Ziggs. But the Fiora's grand challenge, it's just overkill. It's just funny, but 3-4-3, it's already a stable game for both sides. They have the same kill, same turrets, and almost the same gold. The gold lead will just go slightly in favor for B4, but the damage potential will go slightly to TSM because they have Infernal Drake on their side. B4 trying to set up something on the mid lane, and they already spawned this Rift Herald for them to take in the mid lane. And I think TSM can still defend this, though. And Rakan used the grand challenge and the grand entrance with the quickness to lock down that Brom, but Brom used to stand behind me to escape, and able to do so. Champ the Water has been used on that Vibe Glacial Fissure, knock up 2, but no damage, no killing potential for both sides, and they both walk away alive. B1 and TSM really bringing the fight, really bringing the macro game. That was huge for both sides. Almost every utility has been committed on the mid lane, but to no avail, no one died. But both Rift Herald and the Ocean Drake will be spawning momentarily, and I think TSM will really try to have an eye for this Rift Herald for Fiora to play with. Fiora with Rift Herald is a good combo because Fiora will just be will make her work easy in the side lane because with the help of Rift Herald, trying to take down the turret is gonna be a breeze. So it's going to be a handshake, a trade for trade, referral and referral as well, but this time referral will go to the red side. But I think they will pick on the Ziggs. Grand Entrance able to knock him down. MIB has been used, but to no avail. No one died from the side of TSM. And before trying to reconnect, trying to reconcile on this referral. Referral has been on the mid lane, and I think it's going to be waste. It won't be able to be charged up. That was unlucky. And special delivery package, I think it ran out of time. Use the Valkyrie out for safety. I don't know what call TSM did on the bottom on the mid lane. I think they're trying to push that, but they could just wait for another wave. Before already reconnected, reconcile on that mid lane, they already formed there. They already formed a team on the mid lane and spawning the referral without your teammates, without a minions to tank the damage from the turret. It's not no good. Basically, you gave you gave the referral to your enemy teams, and to no avail. It doesn't even converted into a kill, but the kill will be converted. But Varus able to flash out to safety even with the assault and battery. Sonic Wave has been connected on that Braum, but no follow-up yet from the side of Lee Sin. Feathered from Rakan, able to connect. And Malphite tanking the damage of that Rakan and Fiora as well. And I think both mid lane will be going down. But the Rakan engaged will not find someone. Grand Challenge has been used. But Fiora I think will fall down. Able to flash out. Unstoppable Force able to knock two. But no killed yet. Knocked out from Rakan. Able to turn things around I think. But Rakan will fall in the hands of that Rock. But Rock will fall into the hands of Varus. Is a great for trade. 2 for trade as well. And I think no one took advantage of that. I think before won that team fight. Wow. Every clash there already, it's just going good for both teams. They are trading off same. If you take 2 from your enemy, your enemy will take 2 from you as well. So it's a good Wild Rift League of Legends match, basically. 11 minutes into the game, and we still can't find anyone who has the driver's seat in this game. Both have same amount of gold lead. Actually, before has the 1000 gold lead, but TSM slowly catching up. Yet before has the advantage in the turret destroyed, and I think that's going to be a big factor later on in the game. But Fiora just doing Fiora things, just trying to set up the side lane, trying to push the side lane, and I think TSM and B4 trying to set up another mid lane fight, but I think they will just fall back. They will try to reset and wait for another objective to be contested with. Braum used the Winter's Bite just to secure someone on the mid lane, and I think it's going to be a reset for both teams and TSM as well. 12 minutes into the game is where we're having a very passive with few skirmishes, but a very fair skirmishes as they trade up on the same equal footing. But TSM will move on the top just to help Fiora maintain that pressure and maintain her Dubai gaming so she can side push easily. But the mid lane turret from the side of B4 is still standing, and TSM having a hard time to contest this tower because you have B4 have 2 decent clear wave champions that can dish out, that can clear this minion wave as easy as possible. TSM tried to contest on Malphite, but Malphite has been knocked back by that Charm of the Water, and the third secure has been secured, but Chain of Corruption has been used just to stop that Braum. But the TSM still trying to push the tower in the top lane, the bottom lane, and they are able to do so. The base is already broken. Lee Sin able to flash out. We use the Dragon Race to knock back that Brom, and the grand entrance from Rakan dishing out to knock up, but to protect from Brom, not able to touch the Corki. It's going to be 2 for none trade in favor of TSM, and they have the tower lead now as they took down the base on the Baron lane. I think that's a huge win for the side of TSM. It's basically snowballed the gold lead to their side, and Fiora already has a room to play with. Since Baron lane is already down, Fiora will go to the bottom lane just to push it again, and TSM all needs to do it for the Baron or wait for another dragon to contest. But as you can see, before already took down the third dragon. At least in what way, before still has an answer back for TSM trade-off. Fiora here on the bottom lane as usual, and they are before really trying to take some pressure on try to take some zone here in the bottom lane, as they don't want TSM to contest it or just to easily sneak up some Baron rush to their side, so they can use the Baron to their advantage. It's just going to be a stale game from this moment on. It's just a stale game. 50 minutes up, we already the killings really doesn't do much, but the macro gaming from both sides really speak for this game. TSM already has a goal lead of 3,000, and Rakan building up AP, not tank actually. So TSM doesn't believe in tank Rakan. Takant will dish out some damage and also help that Fizz with that additional ability power damage, because Rakan used the stuff of flowing water. Sorry. And I think if Rakan falls down, there's no tank to peel off the damage of B4. But the damage from TSM, if Rakan able to charm all of the members of B4, they could win that team fight basically. So as we wait for the battle to be contested, TSM is still trying to push the turret in the bottom lane, and I think they will able to do so because no one defended that. They are before already grouped up in the mid lane, and TSM already has the zone here on the bottom lane, just trying to take some wards, try to do wards, but before still has the advantage. No, there's no advantage right now for the side of B4, as TSM slowly pushing this turret on the bottom lane. Stasis has been used to dodge the damage of Champ the Waters, but Vihil with Vortex Breaker not connected, but Assault and Battery will. Grand Challenge has been popped. The Reception able to chunk so much damage, but Fiora will fall at the hands of Corki and also Fizz as well, trying to escape with a playful Trickster, but Malphite will secure that to 1, but Brom will fall down on the mid lane and able to trade up someone, at least for now. TSM trying to back away. Although they took so much tower on the bottom lane, they lost some members and they won't be able to contest this on the Mountain Drake. And I think before will take this Mountain Drake for themselves, the Druid damage bonus will be on their side. You really want true damage on your side because you have a damage composition, and I think Lee Sin won't be able to contest this match. It's already too late. And TSM, luckily you push down your turrets on the bottom lane and top lane, and that's the only advantage you have. But the dragon advantage will surely go to B4 as they still have a way to fight. So the gold lead is still close. It's already 18 minutes. But I think when it comes to 5v5, surely B4 will be on the advantage because they have 3 dragons on their side, especially with that Elder Drake that can dish out true damage, that can burn your enemies, that can burn TSM because they don't even have a tank. They have a full AP Rakan here on the support. So once Rakan Go is in, he must engage with, what do you call this, he must take all the enemies. Basically, he must hit a 5-man knockup or 5-man charm, so he can lock those before the enemies can retaliate. They can TSM can still outplay the enemies. But before trying the call here on the Baron lane, but listen, we find someone here. NYB has been used here, but Glacial Fisher knock up the listen, use the Sonic Wave, but to no avail before secure the Baron play. And Rakan use the Grand Entrance to knock up that Corki, and I think Corki will fall down. Use the Valkyrie out, and Lee Sin will fall down on the hands of that Brom. Though Fiora trying to do something here in the bottom lane, will he able to outplay someone? No, it's going to be a double kill for that Malphite, and it's an almost ace for the side of B4. TSM Pio or TSM Perion Petroni trying to push the turret in the bottom lane, but I think B4 can still end the game. They have the Baron on their side, and I think that's going to be end of the game, my buddy. B4 secure the game 1. What a turnaround for this game. Wow. TSM has the tower advantage, but the calls on the objectives control from B4 really speak that much. Alright, I think that's a shitty practice, and I will do better next time.